Hello class, my name is Armoo. I'm coming here again with our last speech. On this speech, I'm talking about abortion. I'm not going for anti-abortion or for abortion. This is just a speech on the basic needs of what people, mainly women, who have an abortions do not know about abortions. Doing this speech, I found a lot of things that I did not know anything about abortions at all. But with this speech, I'm just, like I stated in my beginning statement, I just want women to pretty much have a basic understanding of the functions of abortion, and even men. If you have a partner that's trying to choose an abortion, not saying that you should go against it, but just have a brief detail on what you're doing before you proceed into this topic. First point I would like to make on abortion is why people have an abortion. People have abortions on basically many reasons. The first main reason that's probably will be the main clear reason will be unplanned pregnancy. A lot of people, not just teens, but a lot of grown folks can be taking vaginal pills or birth control pills, which probably 5% do, according to the choiceandhealthclinic.com, 5% chance that those pills will not work. And on that website, as I was reading and doing my research, many women that pretty much got pregnant unplanned is by these vaginal or birth control pills. Second subtopic would be financial issue. Financially, some people cannot be stable financially to take care of a child, which will make them not know to keep the child and not to keep the child because they won't want to have to pretty much suffer every day knowing how they're gonna take care of their child. Third subtopic would be parents don't accept. This will mainly go towards teenage women. A lot of teenage women, I would say, get pregnant on accident, but do not keep their child because they're scared of what their parents pretty much will think about them after having this child. So to keep from having to deal with that parental consent and consequence, they choose to have an abortion and keep it away from their parents and later on be able to tell them later. The fourth subtopic will be not ready for adulthood. This will probably be for anybody at all. This will go into not being financially stable, not planning pregnancy. All this will go into under that not ready for adulthood. Because if you're ready as an adult and you have a baby, and if you find out you're pregnant, you will be really happy that you found out you're pregnant. But if you know you're still a child and you're not ready for no baby, not don't know how to, like I said, don't know how to financially keep them, don't know if your parents will accept it, and it's unplanned, then that's another fear if they're not ready to enter into adulthood or give up their pretty much give up their childhood or give up their freedoms for another child. There are two main ways to get an abortion. The first one is the medical abortion, which is taking the abortion pill. This process is by taking two pills. Your first pill, this pill is referred to as RU486, also known as mifurtone. I think it's called mifurtone, but what I know is called RU486. That's the medical term for this abortion pill. According to the Choice and Health, I got a lot of information from the Choice and Health, by the way. I'll be referring to them a lot. But according to this website, this process is pretty much you go into the abortion clinic, they scam you, do an ultrasound, you have a choice to either see your baby or not to see your baby in a picture, not during the ultrasound for what I know. I don't know why, but not during the ultrasound. Sorry for moving around a lot, I'm sorry. But for pretty much you do an ultrasound where you see how many months the baby is when it hit or how many weeks. You cannot take this pill if you're past 6 weeks pregnancy because that could have a serious effect on you, or the pill will not even work at all. You just pretty much waste like $286 or like $300 just to buy this pill. The first pill you take at the office. This pill has no side effects. It doesn't do anything to you. It just stops your hormones from working. The second two pills you take at home is how the process actually starts. The process starts with cramping, like severe cramping. Then it goes into headaches, vomiting, diarrhea, all of this just for you to pass out the placenta, just for you to pass out the fetus out of your body. The second abortion technique, which I thought was like the scariest, I don't know why anybody would want to do that one, was the surgical abortion. This one will probably be for a woman that's 8 weeks and so where they could see the baby actually forming. The doctors go with a technical tool that looks like a vacuum cleaner. They insert the vacuum cleaner into the woman's vagina and pretty much suck the fetus out of the woman's vagina. This is faster than the abortion pill because the abortion pill takes up to 6 hours to 8 hours to work. This pill, on the other hand, this not the pill. This technique, on the other hand, talking about the surgical abortion, it only takes 4 minutes. They suck the fetus like that for 4 minutes. You bleed a lot after, but you don't feel severe cramps. But there is a side effect to this one. You could lose your chance of getting pregnant from using the surgical because they have to actually go into a woman's vaginal area and actually remove the fetus from where it's going. And from the video I saw on YouTube, if you want to watch this video, just type in surgical abortion. It'll probably be the third one, I think. I'm not sure. But it's pretty much an example of how this process is done. I'm not going to go into too much brief detail because it's too graphic and I feel like that's too inappropriate for this video. Moving on to my top subtopics on why people have an abortion. There's another topic I like to talk about, which is what this process of an abortion can lead someone to. Many doctors just tell women, oh, you're just gonna, you're not gonna see anything. You're gonna be alright. It's just a quickie process. But they don't really go into what to expect when you're going to have this abortion. The pretty much having like it's so overwhelming. Like having an abortion can lead to suffering, not just like psychologically suffering. Why did I do this? Why did I do it? It can lead to severe cramps. You could die. Many women are not told that you could actually die in the process of taking out an unborn child. In the process of actually taking out your unborn child and pretty much dismissing the pregnancy, your life can also be taken in this process. And a lot of women do not know that. And a lot of abortion clinics will not tell you that because they cannot lose their job. They don't feel like it's their place to tell you. There is severe bleeding that they'll tell you will bleed a lot. From the stories I read on this website, you will bleed a lot. The next topic will be the psychological effects. Psychological, physical, meaning body actually produces psychological, meaning brain wise or thinking wise. The first psychological, you will begin to feel guilty. Example that will probably use to make somebody understand this is when you see a woman and their child walking around, you begin to think in your mind, wow, this could have been me and my child. In that stage, you start to psychologically regret your decision, which could lead to anxiety disorder, like always panicking, like having crazy dreams. Like there's so much stories about abortions that people do literally suffer from this process that is not even told at all. You could have withdrawal, which the last some point that I found really, really entertaining, not entertaining perhaps, but probably like surprising is that you could actually lose your like being in society. You could have withdrawals from the social world where you don't want to be with anybody. You could just want to sit down and have nothing at all to do with anybody at all by yourself. The last Alright, I just want to wrap up my video because I've probably been talking for a long time. But this video is not to go against abortion or go for abortion. This video is pretty much facts that women do not know when they have an abortion. This video is not to say, hey, do not have abortion, because sometimes you do stuff. Some women, from what I read in the articles, some women are not even for abortion, but they end up having abortion because of the situation they are in. So this video is pretty much to give you a full background on what to expect if you choose to have an abortion, and things that the doctors will not tell you at the abortion clinics what to expect. But if you do your research on this topic and you mentally and physically prepare yourself for this decision, you will probably know more than the doctor will tell you. So I just want to thank everybody for watching my video. I know this is our last speech, but this has been a great class. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope you learned something new. Bye.